Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. It is Sat Chat time. I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope you had a good week. It is Saturday, Chatterday. Of course, I'm filming this on Friday afternoon, and I'm giving my some today. Not giving my all, giving my some. As you can see, I am the hair giving my some, the outfit giving my some. I am just, not doing the most today. I re-injured my pickleball injury, and well, it never actually fully healed. They said it was going to take 3 to 6 weeks, according to Dr. Google. And it's only been like a month, but I went to play pickleball on Wednesday night, and into the first game I was like, oh, this is probably not a smart idea, and I went out to my car, I downed a few Advil and came back and played the remaining 2 hours, and I don't think about it when I'm playing. It's like your mind is off it. You're, focusing on the ball. And I'm like, Lindsay, you don't have to jump for the ball. You don't have to dive. You don't have to, be so aggressive. But once I'm on the court, it's like, I'm not letting that ball go by me. I am just like, I'm not a very competitive person. I don't even care about winning or losing, but I'm returning that ball. It's not getting by me. So I was a little sore at the end of that, but I woke up yesterday morning. I was feeling fine. I was feeling all right this morning. I went and walked the dog, and there is, we went into the woods trail. A lot of times the dog doesn't want to go on the woods trail. She just wants to run around the ball field, and so I'll walk laps on the baseball diamond, and it's very flat. But in the woods, there's a couple hills, and they're nothing you'd even really think about, but that's where it seems to hit me, oh, you still have this injury. And then walking home, I almost called one of my daughters to come pick me and the dog up, because I was like, oh, I've got half a mile left and I am really feeling it. But I got home, I was very sore. I'm still kind of sore. I've got ibuprofen alternating with Tylenol right now, and hopefully that brings the inflammation down. But I saw that, I told you that Jackson, my son, got me a KitchenAid mixer. I saw there's a masticating juicer attachment that will hook onto the KitchenAid, and so you can do, your fresh juicing. I think I need to do that to reduce my inflammation. I need to do like a 3-day juice fast or something, but I don't have a juicer because my juice man gave up the ghost after about 20 years. It was just bucking and bouncing across my counter. I don't know, it was just acting really weird, and it was not as efficient as it used to be. So we got rid of that. So I've been without a juicer for about a year. So I'm thinking about getting that KitchenAid attachment. If anybody's used one, please let me know how they are. I don't need anything super duper heavy duty. I just want to be able to do a juice fast once or twice a year for a few days, something like that. So I'm thinking about getting that. I have it in my Amazon cart right now. It's not as expensive as buying a whole juicer, which is nice. And then it's going to take up less space, which is good for me. And if I've got the big KitchenAid, I might as well have something that goes with that, because you got the motor, right? You got the heavy duty motor. And I made a few batches of bread with it, and pizza and stuff like that. It's pretty good. I'm thinking about making some cookies, and I'm thinking about trying to do a high protein energy cookie kind of. So reducing the white flour and using almond flour, maybe using some pureed beans to give it extra fiber and protein, and using Splenda instead of sugar. I know some people are gonna don't use that chemical, but my husband's not supposed to have too much sugar, so I always like to try to make healthy options. I use the ground flaxseed instead of egg, but I think actually ground beans would probably be very bindy, so so I don't know, that's something I'm thinking about, but I don't know if I have it in it today, because I'm giving my some. Yeah, I was like, I'm not styling my hair. I washed it. That's something. But yeah, I'm not feeling like doing the most today. Just kind of dealing with my injury. I've been stretching. Check out these cool pants though. Aren't these neat? My friend Glenna, she gave me this sweater too. She was going through her closet and she was getting rid of stuff. Speaking of Glenna, she's a big yoga advocate. My husband's a big yoga advocate. Jason's like, you ought to do yoga. That's going to get rid of that injury you have. And I'm like, I do not like yoga. I find it so boring. It's like the exercise equivalent of waiting in line. That's how yoga feels to me. My friend Glenna has taken me on so many different yoga adventures, and I'm like, this is so boring. I don't know what it is. I've never been able to get into yoga, but I definitely need to do some more stretching or something. I don't know. I keep re-injuring, or maybe I just haven't healed. I don't know if I keep re-injuring myself, or if I'm just not being patient enough and letting it heal. But I'm not it's not like I'm running a marathon. I'm walking the dog, I'm playing pickleball. These aren't extreme sports by any stretch of the imagination. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say I'm getting old because I don't feel old. I feel like I'm, 25 years old. So I don't want to say that. I just, I don't know. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. But I'm actually feeling a little perkier now that I'm talking to the camera. So what's new? Oh, guys, on Tuesday, oh gosh, we had so much going on this week actually. So Sunday, we went to Sarah's. You remember Sarah? She used to do the live stream with me, and she actually made this necklace. Went to her house for a get together, and that was really fun. It was her sister's birthday, and we got to meet her sister's new beau, which was nice. Seems like a super nice guy. And it's always just good to get together with people and hang out and visit, and I don't think we do that enough. I definitely am striving to be more social, and that was a lot of fun. And then Tuesday, I was interviewed from a local TV station, Channel 7, the ABC affiliate in Bangor, Maine. A reporter, Jody Hersey, came over and interviewed me about the France retreat that we're doing next year. And that was a lot of fun. That was really exciting. And then after that, on Tuesday, I did a live stream where I went through my sketchbook here for World Watercolor Month, and I showed all 31 paintings I did for World Watercolor Month, plus a really loose, lame bouquet that I did because I needed B-roll when they were doing the interview. So I'm just like, painting it like my go-to, mason jar with flowers in it, just kind of slapping on the paint there. And so she'd have something to like B-roll during the interview. So when that comes out, I've asked her if I can get an air check so I can post it on my channel. So hopefully I'll have that soon. I think it's going to air either next week or the week after, which reminds me I have to call my mother and let her know that I'm going to be on TV. I don't know if she can get that channel, but it makes her very excited. She's like, oh my gosh, my daughter's going to be on TV. 'Cause she doesn't really know what I do for a living, I don't think. So, it gives her something to talk with the ladies at the bank about. Or like until I get something in a magazine, I'd send her a copy of the magazine. She has something to talk with ladies at the bank. So, she'll get a kick out of that anyway. But it was really fun, and the live stream was really, really good. And what else did I do? That was Tuesday. Wednesday, I think I was just kind of working on projects to dole out over the next couple of weeks. I started this video twice, so I can't remember what I've talked about. But anyway, so next week I've pre-recorded my stuff for the next couple of weeks. So next week I'm gonna take it easy because my husband is a week off. So that way, if we want to take off and do anything, I don't have to worry about keeping up with YouTube stuff. And on Wednesday I was doing my second painting with these amazing paints, the Holbein gouache mixing set of 5, and there's something so liberating about a limited palette. And I kind of wish I had tried these before I tried the Daniel Smith mixing set, because honestly, if I'd used these first, I wouldn't have rated the Daniel Smith paints as highly as I did. But this is a great little set, and it's so much cheaper. It's 25 bucks for 5 colors, and they are so vibrant, so pure. They mix so well, they layer so well. I'll show you the little picture I did with them, and this will be on my YouTube channel at some point. Oh, that's that cheesy. That was my B-roll bouquet. But this oh my God, what do I call it? It's tomatoes. Tomatoes and a knife. It was a food paint challenge. That was done with a Holbein, and the Holbein is like magenta, yellow, and cyan, and you're able to get really rich, warm colors with them too, even though they were cool colors because they're more of a true prime, like spectrum primary. So very excited about that. I hope they don't jack up the price, because Amazon has it for like $25. A local art store had it for $45, and I think Blick has it around $45, $46. So I'm hoping that Amazon keeps the price low, at least until I get a chance to review it, because you definitely can use those 5 colors and stick to a limited palette and not need anything else. And I just find it very freeing. And that painting didn't take that long. I don't think it takes a lot longer to mix your colors, especially if you're working on something smaller, because there's less decisions to be made. You're just using those 5. I don't know. That's just what I needed. Sometimes you find that supply and it's like just what you need at that stage in your journey, just what you need. Like I've been getting overwhelmed by a lot of product, trying to review them and stuff, and it's just nice to have something simple and high quality. Because when you have few colors and they're high quality, you can mix infinitely. If it's more of I find like with the student grade stuff, you may need a little bit more variety because they're not going to mix as cleanly because they have a little more filler or extenders in them. And not one is better or worse. It just, depends on what you want, what you need, what is jives with your personality, I think. But I am super excited about that. I'll link them down below, the $25 set, if hopefully it'll still be there, in case anybody else is interested in it. Because you could totally, if you had the Daniel Smith mixing set actually, and you put it with this, and you would have the split primary situation going on, which I love. And I don't know why Daniel Smith doesn't do a split primary for their gouache like they do for their watercolor. They don't even offer a cool, pure cool blue. They only offer the pure warm blue, and then they've got a bunch of other ones that aren't really quite cool enough or that are mixed down, and it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe because the cooler colors do tend to be a little bit less opaque, so maybe that's why, but that blue is very opaque. I was surprised at how opaque it was. Another fun thing, I got the sticker video done. That posted yesterday on my YouTube channel, and I did stick some of the stickers on my sketchbook here. These are vinyl sticker paper. It's made with vinyl sticker paper I found on Amazon. I told you about that when I did the upcoming review haul. I basically showed you all the stuff that I had upcoming on a review. And the sticker paper was one of the top things that people wanted reviewed, or used. And so I made a bunch of popsicle and flower stickers. And I thought, well, this might be kind of fun. I can make up a bunch of stickers. I'll come up with an idea and I'll think this is going to be so quick and easy. And of course, any idea I have, it's potentially a new business venture that I'm going to take. I don't just like delve into something thinking it's going to be a hobby. No, like right from the start, like this is going to be my calling in life. I'm going to be a ceramist, or I'm going to be a, well, not pottery. I did that just for my own enjoyment. But then I was like, well, I can make ceramic palettes or whatever. I just kind of like jump in, and then I'm like, I'm going to do this. And then halfway through a project, it's like, oh, I'm not going to do this. So that's how the stickers were. They came out cute. It was fine, but it was very friggy cutting it out with a skin and cut. But they are absolutely waterproof. I could not believe it. Like the ink did not run at all. And I just have an inkjet printer. So very exciting. That tutorial is up on my channel now. And I do show you in my my photo editing program what I'm doing, and how I'm selecting the images and taking away the background and arranging it and stuff. So hopefully that's helpful. I don't know. I use Corel Paint Shop Pro. I don't use Adobe. So I mean, I think they're all fairly similar. So if you're using Adobe, you're using GIMP, or you're using whatever, I think it's gonna be pretty similar. But I am not I don't love fussing around with computer stuff. So it's like, if I learn a program, you better believe I'm a customer for life, unless it's like terrible, because I do not want to learn a new system. Even though they're all a little similar, I don't like that time you waste kind of crossing over to another technological medium, which is odd because I love the time you waste crossing over from one art medium to the next. I love that sort of learning curve, but I do not love the tech learning curve. So we're all different, but the process is going to be about the same no matter what. Oh, what else? Oh, I'm working on a review for this little sketchbook that just happens to match my sweater. Isn't that cool? These are the Art Creation sketchbooks. Another one of the top requested products that you guys wanted me to review for my review haul. And I took it to the beach yesterday. Oh, that's something I did. I met my friend, well, actually, my friend Karen came over, and her and my daughter Lila and I went to Craig's Pond, and I did that little landscape. And then I did this little bit of rocks on the shore. And then this is another review I'm working on. I'm working on this is those grisaille pencils. So I have a red, yellow, and blue pencil. That's all I have. And the blender. And so that's what I've done so far, just using those pencils. I do intend to, so I mixed the green and the orange. I do intend to probably add a little white gel pen and some black fine liner in there, but I was just kind of fiddling around with that last night. I was kind of lazy. I was just sitting on the couch. I wanted to do something, but I didn't want to go and get more supplies. It's like, I need to do this review. So those two products were highly requested. So I'm going to do a bunch of different mediums in the sketchbook and see what it can do. I'm very impressed with how it handled gouache. The paper's kind of thin, but it's well sized and robust, and I didn't have any feathering or anything. And how cute would it be if you had a bunch of these come in the most delicious colors. If you had a bunch of these, like maybe you have like 5 kids and they each have their own color sketchbook, and you have them all up on a shelf in a line like that, and then you've got a little mason jar full of colored pencils or pens or markers or whatever. How cute, first of all, if you're a teacher or homeschooler, whatever, maybe you have a classroom, you can have this idea. free of charge. How cute would it be to have little sketchbooks lined up in little jars of art supplies? Or if you're very prolific, there's 60 pages, 60 sheets in here. You could do 60 pages. You would fill a sketchbook every 2 months, and then at the end of the year, you'd have 6 sketchbooks on a little shelf there. How cute would that be? I was going to buy more than one. I only bought one. And the reason why is because I'm stubborn. And I was on Blick, and I was, do you do that, like put things in your cart and take things out and just kind of see, like, kind of get a feel for when you're in that free shipping and just kind of like, well, what if I put this in there, how much will it be if I put that? Well, the prices changed on the sketchbooks and they like dropped. And I was like, these were, I think this was $5. I'm thinking it was like 5 something and dropped to $4 or something. I'm like, what? And so then I put some more in there and then the price went back up again. So I don't know what was going on. So I'm like, well, I'm certainly not buying all of these now. I'm not paying an extra $1. I just ended up, then I'm like, why would I even consider buying all these sketchbooks when I've never tried one single page? That's ridiculous. So I just bought one and I'm happy with it. I don't know if I'll buy any more because I have so many sketchbooks, but I am happy with that. I'm surprised at how thin it is and how well it takes the paint. It's an off-white. It's kind of like an ivory page. It's definitely, let me see if I have something. Yeah, let's compare it. This is white, and that's the color of the page. Does that, I don't know if you can, if the camera will pick up the difference, but the paper here is a little yellow, a little ivory, and this is like bright white. So some people might not like that. It doesn't bother me at all because I'll use opaque media. I'll add some gel pen or white gouache or white pencil or whatever on there, so it doesn't bug me. I actually kind of like working on a natural white surface, like with watercolor paper. I like Arches Natural White. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the bright white. I've used that too, but I almost prefer the natural white because it's just gentler. I think it's maybe a little more gentle, especially if you're painting for a long time, to be looking at the natural white. I wonder what this paper is. I think that's natural white. Well, let me see. Is that natural or bright? Now I have to hold that next to a... Yeah, that's Arches is natural. I don't know if it shows on the camera, but yeah, I like the natural white. I like them both. Who are we kidding? I like it all. That's my problem. Okay, let me look at my list and see what I've forgotten to mention. Oh my gosh, we saw a bobcat last night. So we were driving back from the beach and we were on little back roads, and this bobcat walked right in front of us. And then of course we had this conversation of, is it a bobcat the same as some other animal? It's the same as a lynx, isn't it? No, it's not. Maybe it's the same as a mountain lion. I'm not sure. I think a bobcat's a mountain lion, so we went back and forth, and I don't think a bobcat is anything but a bobcat. Bobcat's its own thing. But like a lynx and a mountain lion are the same. Or cougar and a mountain lion. A cougar and a mountain lion are the same thing. But anyways, we saw a bobcat and it was quite exciting. So what else? Oh, my text. Someone was texting me as I was looking at this. I'm trying not to get distracted. So what else? I don't know. Now I think I've talked about everything on my list, and we're only 18 minutes in. I feel like I owe you 27 minutes. Oh, I got a box from Derwent with all their brand new products, including the 100 set of Inktense pencils. So that's going to be exciting to check those out. But some of the other stuff I don't think I can mention because I haven't seen them on their website for sale yet. So I think I have to keep that stuff under wraps. I did, on those gouache paintings that I did in my sketchbook, I actually used my M. Graham gouache, which has been sitting in a drawer for so long. I had some put into pans, into some different sets that I had, but I was like, well, if I'm doing a review of Daniel Smith, I'm doing a review of Holbein, I think that I should also get out the M. Graham and do a review of those. And then again, I'm kind of like, well, my M. Graham paints are like 10 years old. It was before they sold the company, so I'll have to caveat the review with that because I certainly don't need to go and buy any new paint because I had like 6 colors of the M. Graham. So I put them in this old portable painter, and this is why I can't throw anything away, because this is my favorite travel palette. I had it for so many years, and I was out painting a couple summers ago, and the dog like crashed into my palette and broke the tabs off one end, but I kept it because, well, it's still a decent palette even if I can't hook the water bucket ends on it. And so I put my M. Graham in there. There's actually, I got 6 M. Graham colors, and I put 1 Lucas color and 1, oh, by the way, Lucas gouache is on clearance at Jerry's Artorama. I think that it's on closeout. So, and I think it's because the Lucas company got bought by another company, and they're probably just not going to do gouache anymore. So if you like the Lucas gouache, it's got their unbelievable prices over at Jerry's Autorama right now. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I brought this with me, and it worked great. And then, so if this happens to you, and you have the old portable painter, and something happens, and you break little tabs off the end, which is devastating, I know. If you take the little containers here, and you take a binder clip, then you can clip them together like that, and they'll sit on the ground or whatever, nice, and they won't be tippy. So that's the way you can still use it afterwards. I saw a really, really cute idea. It was called, I guess I'd call it the poor man's portable painter. It was in one of the, I belong to the Facebook group. It's like James Gurney's Sketch Easel Builders, and it's all like making your own like travel art setup things. It's so fun. I love it. And this one person had taken 2 of the squarish cans that Spam comes in, you know, that like it's like a ham meat thing. It has like a pop off top. So I don't think they're sharp, because they have kind of those peel back tops like soup has. So he took 2 of the square Spam cans and used 2 binder clips and clipped, do we have one here? Just like a regular metal tin watercolor palette. I don't have one within reach. So yeah, just brought the, just clipped it to the ends, and when he was taking his palette to and from, he would just put the palette kind of in the Spam cans, like he would say this is a Spam can, and he would binder clip the thing to it when he was using it, but then he would just put the Spam cans around his palette, and he would like stick in like paper towels or rag or whatever to keep them from like getting lost. But I thought that was a really great idea if you don't have a portable painter, and you know, because they cost like $30 I think, and you know, maybe you already have a tin of watercolors that you love, you just want to have the water buckets so that you can use it like a portable painter. The thing that's really cool with the portable painter is that like you can, I like to use it in the kayak a lot. I'll put it over my leg, or if I'm sitting, I have a little, my travel bag, which is in my car. It's like this backpack that folds out into a stool, and then it's got a bag to put the bag hooked to it, and you put all your stuff into it. So I'll sit on that stool, and I can get all my stuff in the bag, reach everything in the bag, but I put the palette over my leg, and I'll hold my sketchbook, and or have it on my lap, but usually I'm kind of holding it, and then I can just use my palette over my knee, over my leg, and that works really well. And I have not found the travel palette to rival the portable painter. And I like the classic portable painter much more than the micro. The micro, for whatever reason, it just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me like the original portable painter. That's definitely, I'll link that down below. I think, I'll have to look, I think I might have a coupon code if you order direct from Portable Painter. I think it's like Lindsay 10, and you can get 10% off their website, and they probably have more options than like what you can get on Blick on Amazon, but I'll try to remember to put all of those down. Let me just write myself a note. Hopefully I can understand what that says. I just wrote PP link. I'm like, what the heck? Was I even a link? That's weird. So it's fun. What else? What else did I do? It's raining today. I talked to my old roommate from college. We talked about getting together today, maybe going to a beach or something, but because she was off this week, but it was pouring, so that's a bummer. I'm glad I got out yesterday when the weather was good, even though it was kind of chilly and windy, and I am a fair weather swimmer. I will go to the beach if it's like 70 or above, but I'm not getting in the water unless it's like 80 or above, preferably 85 or above. And we have not had warm weather this year. It's been very rainy, and I've just been working on the rainy days, so so that's good. If the weather's good, then I can go out and enjoy it. But it's been very rainy, and when it has been sunny, it's been quite humid. We did have a couple days this week that were very crisp, but we've had a lot of humidity and a lot of rain, and it's funny. It's like as soon as you hit August in Maine, like there's like some humidity switch that gets switched off, and then you're into this crisp air, and it almost starts to feel fall-like. It just you kind of get those back to school vibes, and it just starts to feel very like fall's coming, just crisp. And I don't mind it. It's very pleasant, but I'm not ready for summer to be over. I feel like we haven't even had summer yet. I've been using the Jergens Natural Glow to get some sort of a summer look, because The sun, I've not been outside that much. I haven't been, you know, and I wear sunscreen, but you know, you still get a little bit of glow in the summer, even with your sunscreen on. But I don't know, it's been kind of chilly. It's been kind of rainy, but such is life. That's about all I have, really, guys. Like I said, I'm giving my some today. Giving my some. I need to do my roots. I've got like a ½ inch of dark roots there that need to be contended with. But I've kind of been on the fence. It's like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to. I feel like the ends are too light. So I kind of feel like I should fill the ends with maybe like a mid blonde or something. And then maybe like going with a dark blonde and kind of like match the roots. A dark blonde would match the roots, and I could just kind of like bring it in so it kind of just looks like it naturally was lit by the sun. But I don't know. But then, I don't know, light blonde just makes me kind of feel more upbeat and happy. So I haven't decided. And my hair grows so fast. I feel like I just colored it and I'm already got a ½ inch of roots. But I don't know. I'd rather have my hair grow fast, I guess, because I like to do all kinds of crap to it. So it's good if it grows fast and I can chop it off without, and get rid of the damage. But yeah, there's... what did I put? I can't remember. Oh, I posted that gouache tutorial this week. I can find it for you. I really like how it came out. I hope people do it because it's a very easy one. It's this one right here. This little gouache landscape. Very easy. Pretty limited palette. So if you want to try your hand at gouache, I would say definitely give that a try. Less than ½ an hour, so you can't go wrong. You're not out that much time if you don't enjoy it. But I think you could do watercolors, acrylics, or oils with it, to be honest. It's a pretty easy, straightforward tutorial. But with that, that's really all I have. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for tutorials and reviews, and look at the back catalog if you haven't seen any videos from me for a while. I post 3 to 4 a week, so there's plenty to watch. Thousands, in fact. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will chat with you in the comments down below. Till next time, happy crafting. Bye!